Yo, 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 what's up people, Tasaran here, and welcome back to the World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic with Arysteus the Hunter. As you can see, we are now finally, a little bit late, but we're finally here in Terakar Forest. We're at the Alarian Stronghold, and you'd have no idea how good it feels to have a flight path at ground level. We ain't got to go up no rubbishy bullshit fucking elevators like we do in Zangarmarsh. And I've got to admit, because it was the first time that I'd done Zangarmarsh, excuse me, and I have to say, the quests themselves were sound, but having to fucking go up an elevator to fly somewhere else, to make it quicker, to run somewhere else, to hand a bloody quest in, it was getting bloody irritating, I have to say. But that being said, the actual quests themselves, the Zangarmarsh, was alright. Now, we've got loads to do here. I ended up finishing off the ones at the Cenarian Thicket, you know, with the moths and shit. So that's all done, because it was very back and forth. I've collected all the quests here. We've got plenty to be getting on with, so let's have a look and see what we're going to be subjecting ourselves to this time. So, I think maybe yours is Sketis. It's all very up in the north. It's going to be the Alemba seeds, which are scattered around, little white seedlings. I think you do sometimes have a chance of getting more than one from a drop. 30 seems a lot, but we should get that done reasonably enough. Warped peons. That'll begin a chain quest. Magical disturbances. Warp stalkers. We'll have some of that. Speak to Private Weeks. Oh, I hate that quest that leads on to. Timberwarg Tales. And I think that will do us for now. Those four. So these four we can do pretty much right outside. Now the last time I was here was making the run to here, so I'll be all ready to start the episode as such. There is ganking in Terakar Forest. I'm sorry to say, there is. There's nothing in the local vicinity, so let's mount up. Oh yeah, before I forget, we did get the blackened basilisk, warp burgers, and golden fish sticks. Now the golden fish sticks, you need fishing to get the golden darters, so probably won't get too many of those, but the warp burgers, I'm hoping to get plenty of the meat, because our cooking is currently 245. Spalling snacks are now green, and that was all I could do. That was the only thing that would get points for. Oh, the basilisk is now green. So yeah, we're after the warp stalkers for their meat, definitely. I will slap basilisks, but only if they're sort of like in my way. We'll stay tracking with nice before he disappears. We'll keep the tracking as beasts, as that's what we'll mostly be doing until we get onto the peons. And I'm just going to stay in Viper. I'm literally just going to stay in Viper because I think that's the best all round. You know, it does mean that our aspect of the Hawk is kind of wasted. I kind of save that purely for bosses in dungeons, really, or at least until there's a seed. These warg tails, they're not 100% at all, so I'm not expecting to get this particular quest done anytime soon. May well be the last one we complete. Like out of, yeah, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. What I should do really is see if they get, because we're all sorted with bite. We got the dash rank 3. I don't know when we get a better dash, so I will need to keep an eye. I'm pretty sure these don't. But it can't hurt to have a look. Tameable, nothing, absolutely nothing. Dear oh dear, there's not a lot of sound going on. Let's oh, and ground clutter I turned down. That would have been for a quest. 9. I had it set to my have YouTube in background settings. Never mind. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, whenever there is a drop quest on the floor, I do tend to just drop the crown clutter. Just makes more sense to see it. In fact, I might want to keep it down in this area. I'll see how I get on. If the seeds are too much of a pain in the ass to find, I'll turn it back down. But I want it to look pretty. Zoom out a little bit. Have we got something to skin? We do. Let's go over there. Cannot and will not turn down any skinning. Just can't. We actually got some fell hide out of that. Not actually had any fell hide for a while. I did have some. I had a stack of 10. And maybe one extra. But it was sold. And for quite a substantial amount. So can't argue with that. Pretty much just basilisk in the area at the moment. But the meat won't go amiss, so let's do it. Is it just one that I need? Yeah, it's just one. And that's good because we actually don't have any buff food anymore. Kind of makes more sense not staying in cheetah. Rimsey's upset already. Right, you have a little snack. Scales, nice. Oh, we got a stalker. Go to. Now, in theory, with Hunter's Mark on, they shouldn't. Because obviously we can see stealth. I wasn't sure whether or not it would apply to the stalkers, but it seemed to then. Got a nice bit of rested bonus. Not a full level, but I'm hoping if we get one of the quests done and we hand it in, it will push the rested up. Ooh. We don't need those, but if we are that far, we've got the peons down here. Oh, that was a seed. Clearly not. It's really just a case of, I'm pretty sure that's one. So as you can see, when it comes to these, my Questie is nowhere near where it actually is. So So unfortunately I can't rely on that. Got 2 out of that one though, very nice. MT. Oh, mana tombs, isn't it? Right, looks like we're on a roll now. Go on, give us loads, bastard. But it has made me seriously think, right, I'm just going to stack the shit out of agility, just like what I did with Mollip. You know, if intellect's not an issue, because thanks to Viper, then I might as well make every single shot count. You know, boom with the crit. Well, I think what I need, especially when it comes to gem, because I know it's a thing, is armor penetration. That's really what I need. So, agility, armor penetration, crit, attack power, stamina. Something along those lines. Maybe not quite in that order, but it'll do. At the moment, I seem to be doing really well on stamina. I haven't even tried. You know, obviously I've got the 4/8s from the armor kits, but that's only because that's all there is at the moment for me to be able to do. Basilisk meat! Okay, it's not that off, is it? Some of them's okay, so it looks like I can pay attention to some of the quest thing. Now go to that one. Nice. Okay, so we are actually at the spot now where we can get the peons. And there's a seed down there, so there's no reason not to give him a slap of the almighty. More than willing to take the aggro on this one. Devastator, and that's part of the next part of the quest. But he is in my way. Some more water, lovely. Unnecessary, but tastes good. So yeah, we're gonna sort this one out. I think if we'd have come here at 62. It would have been way different. Way different. Awesome. So how many peons can we get out of this? Is that a caster on Backbreaker? That just sounds awful. What's the worst that could happen? I'm not going to do anything that's going to pull any of the others just yet. Oh. Now am I? What the fuck is that? Handled. Yeah, see that situation? If we were level 62, I'd have had to have continued to pick them off on the outside. That was really quite productive, especially, you know, leveling terms. 1.2 hours, and that's without handing any quests in. They're kind of respawning, so I'm going to come out first. Use an arcane shot, so I can use that on the move. Get ready with the concussive, that'll do. Not running in fear though. Sweet. Put a heal on before he runs in. Like using the odd serpent sting every now and then. I still like serpent sting. I don't think it's a... I don't think it's a terrible ability to use still. I know it's quite expensive. As far as like mana cost goes, but... Finally! One tail. And let's be honest, they all kind of have tails, don't they? Kind of. Some of them, too. Right, we'll move that up there. Got some more foul scales, lovely. Warped flesh. Clearly not the highest drop chance. Because what I want to do, I'm going to kind of do the wargs as I do the other quests. And that way, if we do get to a point where it's like, we just need wargs, with a bit of luck, we won't need too many. Should get a nice lot of leather out of these though. And more than leather, we'll get more hide from these fell hides, and they sell, as far as I can tell so far, they sell considerably better than the fell scales. At least from what I've experienced so far. I don't know why. I imagine there's not many drums that take scales. Okay, so this is going to be another one of those moments, isn't it? Should get 4 peons after at the end of this. We're just going to take it nice and easy. Put a heel on, because why not? It may pull the peon, but yeah, it did. That's fine. I want him to pull it, and I want him to take him over there. Can I skin this without any aggro? Because we've got a nice bit of a batch here that I'd like to try and... take out at once. I mean, these are considerably easier than getting the peons that's down by the Devastators and the Backbreakers and whatever else they want to call themselves to make themselves sound tough. They don't impress me at all. I've got to be honest, the running away bullshit needs to pack it in. You'd have thought they'd have run that way. He's going to run even further, is he? What a prick. Yeah, I know. And now there's another hunter taking all my fucking kills. So I'll take my thing, and he killed that warg, so I didn't get any of the thank you for it. But statistically, the chances are that one that I can't loot now, more than likely doesn't have a tail, because they very, very rarely do. And that hunter looks like he's targeting peons specifically at the moment, so I'm just going to crack on with these wargs around the outside. But don't think I'm being too generous. I've not told them that there's a ganker in the area. I just fail to see how, you know, it takes a special kind of maniac, I think, to get enjoyment out of shit like that. I really do. You know, if I thought it was remotely fun, I would do it myself, wouldn't I? Really. I mean, would you waste your time getting off of a mount to kill a critter in the Barrens? No. I mean, yeah, alright, you can argue that, you know, at the moment, because of the level, I do give honour. But even so, I'm not engaging in any PvP, and that's the way I see it. If I'm in a battleground, or I'm doing one of the zone PvP things, like in Hellfire Peninsula, I have done that. Go round and do the... In fact, I've actually got 2 of them, and I only need the Overlook. Then you're engaging in PvP. If I get slapped then fair game. No worries. But I'm literally killing the enemy here. They're the enemy to both us and the Horde at the moment. Is that a seed? Fucking is. I just don't personally feel, like my last thing about it, I just don't personally feel how it's any claim to anything. World of Warcraft rewards time spent in game. It's not skill, yeah, you can, like, the skill element to whether or not you hold the best aggro as a tank, or do the best healing, or be the top of DPS meters and whatnot. Yeah, fair enough. But at the end of the day, it is time spent. Any level 70 can kill someone 10 levels or more below them, you know. That's just it. It's a given, isn't it? You just can. All it proves is that you've got more free time on your hands to play the game more to get to 71st. Well done, you. Get a job. Sounds harsh, but it's the way I see it. What, he was leaving all of his... He's a hunter. See, I think that's the thing as well. I think people, because of the responsibility as well, it's something that I've even considered, that comes with leatherworking. You know, because of the drums. I think a lot of people are shying away from it. Possibly. Because not hide leather, you know, the highest leather technically in the game, with the exception of making it into heavy, is it is cheap as chips in the auction house. It's just not worth me selling not hide leather at all. You know, the hides sell really well. Heavy not hide leather themselves, look at that, 2 gold each. I've been selling those for. So I've been making my money off leather. I am selling it more than I'm using it. But I think if more people was obviously willing to take up leather work, it would probably sell for a bit more. Looks like my loot. I should fucking annihilated them. Kind of how I'm gonna have to do it, isn't it? Only actually need a few more. Soul of the Sorcerer. Oh, we are actually done. Oh well. Looks like it's these two for sentimental reasons. Grab it before he starts to evade. '67 Druid. It was a Druid that ganked me before. I wouldn't claim to know what the name was. But look, I could easily fucking tear him up now. What would that prove? What would that do? Yeah, I'll get a bit of honour, whatever, but it's just not fun. Finding someone who's ganking and then ripping them a new one, oh, that feels good. That feels very good. But yeah, I just want to get, anyway, as far as this, let's get back to the series. I want to smash these first load of quests out. Because, as I say, they are all over. They are all overlapping. So they're easy enough to do. With the exception of this one, of course. When it gets down to the Bone Waste area in the where Orcadown is, that's when I tend to sort of shy away from Terracar Forest. So what I'll be looking to do, which I can do, I've already got the quest to go there, and that's go to Nagrand, my favourite zone in all of Burning Crusade. It's just nice. It's just nice, bright, sunny, even when it's raining. Just a gorgeous zone with a stunning load of quests that offer plenty of skinning opportunities. So better put that on and off. Ooh. Okay, I decided not to lay the trap for some reason. Grab him, Fido. Rimsey. Another seed, but it's right next to a peon. But we've pulled the peon anyway, so doesn't matter anymore. We can grab it. Okay, was that druid leaving? Kinda hope so. Still didn't give me any bloody tail, so I'm at 5. I mean, I knew the wargs were going to be problematic, but think of all the skins I'm going to get. I'm out of range now, lovely. And let's be honest, I am getting a lot of skin. I mean, it's a lot of scraps, granted, but so much skins. I'm just going to turn it. I'm just going to end up turning it all into heavy, not hide leather, and then selling it. Because I've got to be honest, I want to get flying as soon as I'm able, and I think I pretty much need what, five grand. Trust me to pull aggro while I'm in aspect of the cheater. How much XP do I need? 51,000. What? That's more than a quest. But you can see how staying in aspect of the Vipers, you're killing them quickly. We are killing them quickly. But I haven't had to have a drink. And this is what I'm saying. I while leveling, I see no reason whatsoever in going into Hawk. And as you've seen that I do tend to like, I don't swap aspects often. I probably should. I don't know. You know, when melee comes up, yeah, I probably am supposed to jump into monkey, but I tend not to. I always like to make sure I get a hit off. Because there has been times when I've got a little bit stumped trying to sort of like skin stuff, and my pet's gone ahead and killed the next thing, and because I didn't get any tag on it whatsoever, it becomes pet's thing. You don't get the loot, you don't get the skin. Ah, actually, there's something over here. Ah. This is where the unruly neighbours gets handed in. I knew one of them did, and then I see the Horde camp, and then I thought, oh, perhaps it's not us then, perhaps it's just Horde, but no, it's both of us.
I'm listening.
Thinning the ranks, the Devastators, Backbreakers, and give, you know, anyone else a bosh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh bollocks. Oh no. How weird is that? From the same quest, the top end damage on that one is 144. The bow, 190. That's got a 330 speed, that's a 250. Isn't it weird how I thought guns were supposed to be the slower, higher top end damage. Right, okay, so we do need that in our lives. It's a lower damage per second, but the 190 is going to just do wonders for our steady shot. We need this. We need it hard. Oh, yeah. So annoyingly, we are definitely going to be doing that quest. Not that one. Target the fucking stalker, son. How many more stalkers do I need? Loads. Terrific. Got another seed over there. I'm kind of putting more of a priority on the seeds. Even though the wargs are harder, they are easier to see. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to fight my way in. Because as much as I can say, like, I usually level in Terracar, so I know the quests. However, I've always been flying at the time. So having to do Terracar on foot, especially that particular quest, where we go back into that, what are they, Magar Orcs? Appeared anyway, but I didn't skin one. I always get worried about that because I do tend to do that. Put in the comments the number of corpses I could have skinned and walked away like a pleb. Usually because I've been busy chatting or something. I've got a node up there, adamantite, lovely. Stick a tag in, because why not? If it drops some basilisk meat, then I'm all for it. How are we doing? Ooh. I really need to hand in another quest at least, because I really wanted to claim that this episode, this one in particular, was the one that got me to 65. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that without handing a quest in. Certainly wouldn't be as interesting as watching me kill 31 more things. So back to the wargs. I only need 2 more seeds. So the question is, will the next one, will the next pod give me 1 or 3? Because I have noticed that whenever there's something like a quest thing where you need to pick up quite a few, I always end up with 1 or 2 left in my bag. And they end up staying in the bag forever because I think, oh, a quest item. I'll need that. Without realising that I've handed it in already. Unfortunately, can and does happen. Okay, we've got 2 seeds visible. So whether it is 1 or 3, at least we can finish it. Got some tail, beautiful. I'm already in cheater, am I? Two, fucking hell, fuck me. An actual perfect amount, fair enough. I'll have that. Well, the amount of skins that I've got in this episode alone just literally pisses all over anything I got in Zangarmarsh. I mean, Zangarmarsh did have, you know, like the spore bats and that. Yeah, it's just the spore bats. You know, there's a few basilisks around the very outer edge of the very edge of Zangarmarsh, really, which you never really went to because of that's not where the quests were. Yeah, you couldn't even skin like the fell strider things, just not skinnable. So my actual skinning and everything really went down while I was in Zangarmarsh. It's just not the zone for me at all. Not a bad zone. You know, you don't have to run around all the water with your mount. You can go through it because it's not that deep. All the little streams and shit, but... "17 minutes to ding." It's a nice ding because it will be 4% reduced mana cost of shots and stings. That'll be the talent I go for, rank 2 in efficiency. I haven't got to go anywhere to learn any more skills. So it's din 65, get a bit more powerful, be able to shoot more. Which, yeah, motherfucker, is that really a benefit to us? Stay in Viper all the time. I use Hunter's Mark all the time. Causes 20% of your Hunter's Mark ability base attack to apply melee attacks as well. No, that's bullshit. I don't like that. Don't need that remotely, but the concussive shot I don't think is any good either. A chance to stun. I couldn't care less if it stuns. You know, that's a very PvP ability. Because I've just been trying to get to go for throat. But should I rethink that? I mean, Hawkeye could be good. I was having a look. I was a little bit sort of apprehensive about getting it because I thought, oh no, if I increase my range, will I then, because at the moment it's up to 35, if I increase my range, will that then mess up mend pet? Yeah, you nearly counted that one, didn't you? You nearly counted that one. We got all the towels. Were these my kills? Was you counting them? You see, now I'm really interested to know in the comments. If any of these is mine, I don't think they were. I think this is this person's up here. But if they was, or any that I've gone back to, don't worry about, like, oh, I need to take that off the count now. if I walk away, count it, because that's what counts. Because anyone can come in behind me, any other skinner can come in and have a word and did it. It would have been a missed opportunity. Because I know I do it. I do walk away, especially when we first come onto the hunter after playing as Mollip, because I was so used to not skinning. So I know in the early days of the Nightelf Hunter I didn't skin fuck all. Just didn't skin it. No, not really. So we've got a bit of a concentration of Warp Stalkers up there. I don't know if I can jump this river. No, clearly not. Bastard. Fucking hello, this is a skinning episode, isn't it? I've got so much. Okay, hunting for warp stalkers. Ooh. If they disappear, it means they're gonna respawn soon. In theory. Gotta be honest, I was thinking I'm gonna do the peons, might get the seeds, and that was about it. But it looks like we're gonna be able to do all three of these quests that I have left. Obviously the peons is done. Gonna ignore the wolf. Right, they do have the ability warp. It's only good for them, and from what I can remember, it's a bit like the Shadow Step ability with rogues. They just appear behind the target. And they keep doing it as well. They keep swapping, and I'm pretty sure once they go behind, they stun the target. And I found back in the day, when I didn't know any better, it was one of my favourite pets for that reason, the stun. I found that they made quite good, sort of, you know, tanking levelly pets. Probably incredibly squishy. 375 armor. I mean, obviously mine's got all the boosts on it. So one more and we can live the dream. We don't know whose dream it is, but it's someone's and we're living it. 2. Right. Okay, so where's that left us? Whew. Beautiful, beautiful. Just cleared all of that. Tidy. Okay, we're right there, right by the road. Time to run on in. Yeah, there's too many there to not. Just want to see if it does. It's hard to know. Oh. He's creeping. Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than that, sunshine. Oh, what? Ground is turned on, isn't it? Oh. Love a bit of meat. No, it's warp burgers. Let's see. So the Basilisk scale, I'm pretty sure. Right, Basilisk is spell power. We don't need that. Here we go, warp burgers, 20 agility. So we want loads of those. Just loads. I'll make the blackened Basilisk anyway because it's a nice bit of upgraded food for the pet, but beyond that, probably won't bother. I thought there was one for the dogs. You know, the wolves. I'm pretty sure you get a tollbook recipe in a grand. You know, I'm not in any aspect then, and he melted, absolutely melted. So how we doing? We need 14. 3 quests. I think we're there. I think we're definitely there. Plenty to see and do. So close I can taste it.
How are you?
Timberwolf Tales. Okay, bring Ironjaw's pelt to Burtown at the Adarian stronghold. I'm pretty sure it's rubbish if we get. Oh no, that one. But I don't need to worry about the intellect anymore. So in actual fact, that could be really good. See, he's all the way up. Yeah, there's his patrol routes. I didn't realise he went all the way up there. I know he's around here normally. That's where I usually find him. That's really loud. Really loud. We've got another quest appeared. No, unruly neighbours. That is the peons. We've already done that. Deny vessels? I don't know. I don't know what that is. So I think the first thing we need to do is to see what kind of profit we can look at today.
How are you?
This is just the greys. And we got 6 gold out of just the grey items for today. That's not too bad. I've got some stuff to go in the auction house. That Just sell it. Just sell it. $12 knot hide leathers. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I've turned the scraps into knot hide. I've turned the knot hide into the heavy knot hide. It's now turned green, grey. It was green, but I managed to get my last leather working point out of it to 335. So whether or not I continue to turn them into heavy knot hides, I don't know. At the moment, I'm not making anything because I haven't been able to. This is nothing to make that's of any use to me. So I've kind of held off on it and just got the leather working points through doing, you know, turning those into heavy pretty much. So hopefully 335 will give me something a little nice. I'll probably end up just flying over to the honour holds just to have a word with the dwarf sat down outside the inn, because it's the only train run. There might be one in Chatrath, there should be. I'll probably end up checking out Chatrath. There should be in Old Town. To see if it does provide me with anything else. If not, then I'll just continue turning them into the heavy leather and selling those bad boys. So we're now on to cooking. So let's get rid of these. I'll pretty much just sell them because although these are awesome, literally increases the stamina and spirit of your pet by 20 for 30 minutes. It's buff food for your pet, and Ravager don't like them. Can you believe that shit? So I'll just sell them because I'm not planning on changing the Ravager anytime soon. I might do, but at the moment Rimsey is just a legend. I'm going to make up these into the blackened basilisk, burnt basilisk as it will probably be, and these are just spell damage. So if I want 7,500 health, is that right? This level 55 with no buff, 4,320. Level 55 and a buff, 7,500. Wow. That is so good, you don't even know. Oh yeah, of course you're not going to let me get the 350, are you? You smeg cake. Still, excellent, excellent buff food. Brilliant. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as professions go. I could probably make up a few more heavy nether weave. I'm already at 375, so it don't really matter. I'm only really making them to use them now, so I've just been sticking it all in the bank for now. So I'm assuming that's pretty much it. I'm level 50. Aha! I'm level 55 now. I have been using the Scouts ammo because it was better than the regular ammo that we had, which was the wicked ones for 22. We can now get adds 32 damage per second, and the really good thing about it is I don't have to go all the way to the Zangarmarsh to get them. So see ya fucking later. Sweet. So that, plus the bow that we're going to get in the next episode.
See you later.
Because we're going to get that in the next episode. That is fantastic. So that is it. That is it. Thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one.